Okay, so now it's Watchmojo. Top 10 anime master versus pupil fights. My hero was in the thumbnail, so this should be a good list. Anyway, without further ado, let's watch.
Time for a lesson in pain. Welcome to Watchmojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 anime master versus pupil fights.
Dang!
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified.
Already
about our
have. You guys make great
latest
content
videos.
every single day.
For this list, we'll be looking at
Kenshin.
battles in anime that took place between a mentor and their student. It doesn't matter if it's a brutal clash to the death or a friendly spar, as long as they have an established sensei relationship, all skirmishes count.
Okay.
Also, be on the lookout for a few light spoilers ahead.
Of course.
Combat is out of the question. It'd be impossible to beat him in a fight.
Number 10, Meliodas vs. Gil Thunder. The 7 Deadly Sins.
This was a good fight.
Granted, if Meliodas could have known he'd one day be on the receiving end of 1,000,000 volts, maybe he would have been a little more laxed when it came to mentoring little Gil.
Possibly, but I don't think so.
Full counter! Thunderclap strike!
Still under the effects of a curse, the Holy Knight takes on the Dragon's Sin of Wrath with everything he has, unleashing bolt after bolt of magical lightning.
This was such a great
While
fight.
Gil certainly brings the thunder, it's still not enough to take out the Captain of the Sins, who manages to finally turn the tables by freeing him of his murderous state.
Yep.
Can't believe it. You've released the curse that's imprisoned me for years. A hero as always.
Number 9, Kaneki vs. Arima. Tokyo Ghoul Re.
Need to catch up on Rei. I'm not gonna lie. I need to catch up
This
on
legendary
this.
CCG investigator absolutely destroyed Kaneki upon their first introduction. You wouldn't have thought that the one-eyed ghoul would have seen him as much of a father figure.
It would appear all the time I spent on you was wasted.
However, he was the one responsible for raising and mentoring Kaneki's amnesiac-stricken alter ego, Heisei, resulting in a very twisted sense of confliction when Kaneki gets his memories back and has to face off against the White Reaper. As Kagune and Quinque collide, the Gorefest finally ends when, oddly enough, it's Kaneki's obligation to his loved ones that wins the day.
I win!
You thought?
Number 8, Natsu vs. Gildarts. Fairy Tail.
Makes sense.
I've never been good at holding back in a fight, so this'll be quick.
I'm fired up now.
Turns out that they don't just hand out the rank of Guildmaster to anyone, as Gildarts easily proves when he battles everyone's favorite fire wizard. During a rather intense training session, Natsu shows just how far he's come, resulting in quite the festival of flames. While he does put up an impressive effort, Gildarts is in a whole other league,
For real.
managing to bring the normally unstoppable Dragon Slayer to his knees just by showing off a little of his own magical prowess.
And he gives up. Natsu gives up. My voice cracked.
Number 7, Yoruichi vs. Soifon. Bleach.
I haven't watched Bleach in a long time, so let me see if I remember this.
Breakups can be a difficult thing for everyone involved. Too bad the 2nd Division captain has a hard time letting go.
Too slow.
As a former protege of Flash goddess Yoruichi, Soifon developed a not-so-subtle infatuation with her, only to feel
yep, I
greatly
remember now.
spurned after she fled Soul Society.
I'm stronger than you! Why are you still standing?
After returning in order to rescue Rukia, the two engage in a fierce rematch, one that proves without a doubt
Oh, that's
that
fine.
Yoruichi always has and always will be the superior combatant, and that her little bee has a lot left to learn.
You have gotten much stronger since the last time I saw you, Soifon.
Number 6, Saitama vs.
And of course there's
Genos.
an ad.
One Punch Man. Determined to discover just how strong his master really is, the ultimate cyborg challenges the world's strongest hero to a duel. One that ends up devastating everything in the immediate vicinity.
Yeah.
Incinerate!
While his weaponry can incinerate practically anything, Genos just can't compete with the raw power that comes from the One Punch Man's fist.
No way.
Death.
This is the guy that can blow away entire landscapes with just a casual swing. We'd say that the devoted disciple got the answer he was looking for.
Come on, I'm hungry. Time for lunch? Let's grab some udon noodles.
Number 5, Koro-sensei vs. Reaper
Ooh,
2.0.
yes.
Assassination Classroom.
I love Assassination
I am the
Classroom.
teacher. You are the student. I take full responsibility for your lapse.
His tentacled teacher may be one of a kind, but that's not to say his replacement is anything to scoff at. When he was a human, the Reaper was nothing more than a fanboy of Koro-sensei's killing ways.
Yeah.
Until he took a chance to steal the spotlight for himself. Years later, he teams up with Shiro for the chance to bring down his formerly murderous teacher, after taking on a tendrilled form of his.
This was such an intense fight.
He can feel proud about the fact that he knocked around the legendary killer more than anyone else, but he made one fatal mistake. He injured one of Koro-sensei's students.
Yeah.
That shit don't fly.
It don't.
May your graduation help you find peace.
Number 4.
And I swear to God, I wanted to cry at the ending, bruh. I wanted to cry at the very ending of that show. I wanted to, but, you know, my pride would not let me.
Master Asia. Mobile Fighter G Gundam.
Then why don't we put an end to this decisive battle to
is an
determine
older
which one
Gundam,
of us
too.
is right?
You can always count on giant robots to spice up a fight. After all, why just have a master-student face-off on top of a volcano when you can add Gundams to the mix?
Darkness! Burning!
Despite painting himself as a villain looking to bring back the Devil Gundam, Master Asia is still a man of immense honor and faith in his student, encouraging Domon to
Why do I feel like
strive
Master
for new
Asia is a
heights,
name for another
even as
anime
their
character?
respective mecha are in the middle of a beam struggle.
I don't know, just hearing that name just reminded me of, like, just something else, but I can't really put my finger on it. Ooh.
This final pep talk seems to work, as it allows the King of Heart to finally overcome his mentor, leading to a rather sorrowful goodbye. Number 3, Midoriya and Bakugo vs. All Might. My Hero
Midoriya, get it
Academia.
right now, stop.
Don't think I've forgotten about
But yeah,
you
this is
already,
good.
young Midoriya. Are you really going to leave your teammate here and run away?
Not sure what was more difficult for these two wannabe heroes to overcome. Learning to work together or battling against
facing
the
up against
man
All
that
Might.
they idolize.
God.
As part of their final exam, All Might pushes both Deku and Kachan to their absolute limits. Forced to finally rely on one another, Bakugo goes all out with his explosives in order to try and bring the symbol of peace to a halt, with Midoriya coming in at the last second to save his rival
Yeah.
so they can cross the finish line together.
Together.
Right, young Midoriya. That's the kind of hero you've always been.
Number 2, Goku vs. Master Roshi. Dragon Ball.
Oh. That was a good fight during that tournament.
Turns out that when Roshi likes to test his students, he does so under the guise
As
of a
Jackie
martial
Chun.
artist named Jackie Chun during the finale of a world tournament.
Bro, the original Dragon Ball is so much.
Despite the
It's so
vast
much more
difference in
comedic.
age, both the future Super Saiyan and renowned turtle Hermit seem evenly matched due to their control over the Kamehameha, at least until Goku ends up going full
Transformed
great
into an ape.
It's a hard-fought battle that Roshi manages to.
But yeah,
clinch at
Roshi had to
last
destroy the
second,
moon and he went
but
back to
the
normal.
victory itself is bittersweet, since Goku ends up wasting all his prize money on food.
Can
On
I have another
food.
bowl, please?
Number 1, Jiraiya vs. Pain. Naruto Shippuden.
Oh, yes. I have to agree.
Haven't matured at all, Sensei.
He might have been an old pervert, but Jiraiya the Gallant turned out to live up to
his name Pervy
namesake
Sage.
during his final bout with his former pupil, now the leader of the Akatsuki.
This is bad.
With the veteran ninja testing the power of Sage Mode against the 6 Paths of Pain, this emotionally charged battle gave us everything we could have wanted from a ninja showdown. Orochimaru
Yes.
versus the 3rd Hokage, and the rematch between Naruto, Sakura, and Kakashi might have some great moments, but this brawl truly stands tall as one of Naruto's highest points, not to mention
Yeah,
one of
it
its
does.
saddest death scenes.
Naruto, you are the child of prophecy. I'm sure of it now. I leave the rest to you.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great...
I sure enough agree with your list, Watchmojo. I really do agree with your list. Oh man, you know I heard like a rumor that's saying that Jiraiya is like still alive. I personally I can actually see that. I can see him being alive, but at the same time it's like we kind of saw him drown. Like like I don't know, but yeah, like you know, like that was a good list by Watchmojo. And I hope y'all agree with me. I hope y'all agree that was a good list. If y'all thought so, make sure to leave a thumbs up, comment down below what y'all think. Go to the link in the description, follow me on my social medias, and the gaming channel in the description. And make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna see y'all next time.